Okay, race fans, thanks for bearing with us as we start our broadcast for this Saturday's NAPA Cup Series. It's a makeup race at Watkins Glen. It's season 7, week 1, race 2, and hopefully we'll be able to dip into our drivers' meeting here and listen in on the drivers' meeting. Looks like the drivers' details have already been given out, and here we go. Stand by.
Hello, Tombstone.
What's up, drivers? Joining you from the broadcast booth, waiting to listen in on the drivers' meeting as you guys get ready for the Glen.
God damn, Oklahoma. I didn't expect to win this week, but I thought they'd put up more of a fight than this.
That's what happens when you go to the SEC unprepared.
The prodigal son's got him shook.
Well, to be
He was-
fair,
We'll go ahead and revisit the What's up, drivers? Just joining you from the broadcast booth, waiting for the drivers' meeting to go ahead and include that in tonight's broadcast while you guys prepare for the Glen. So as they set the stage for their detailed drivers meeting, we will take a look at the race detail card that is posted on our Discord. Looks like we're going to have about a 15 or 16 car field tonight. We will see if anybody else joins. This is a doubleheader tonight to make up for laggy lobby last week for the Watkins Glen race. Tough to do road courses, even tougher when it's laggy. So. We're going to let them finish their roll call to make sure all the drivers are at their rigs, able to pay attention to the details for the drivers meeting. If anybody is interested in joining NASRAC, NAPA Cup Series, or any of our other NASCAR 8.5 series, we're going to go ahead and put the QR code to our Discord server in the upper right hand corner. Feel free to pull out your phone, point it, click it, join, let us know what series you're interested in. Thanks.
A little doubleheader tonight to make up for the Glen's great lobby we had last week. Anyways, we're not going to speak that nasty L word. It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. Anyways, we have, go back to this page. We're not changing any of the tire sets or nothing like that just because it was a hell of a week anyways. So there's 3 sets at the Glen in the pits, 1 on the car. There's 3 damages like always. If you need additional tires or damage, you do a drive-through on the next green flag whenever you're able to get to the pit. I mean, don't take nobody out getting there, but get in there when you can. Maybe you got to go around twice, 3 times, whatever, especially at Bristol. Go ahead and do that. Just be vocal, like, hey, I got to go in and serve a penalty. Drop down, go in.
So, sorry to cut you off, just to clarify, you said that for the Glen, it's still going to stay, like, we're dropping the race to 25%, but we're going to keep through at 3 times where?
2 times where?
2 times where, 25%, yeah. But we're not changing the tire sets because I don't want to throw it. We didn't want to throw nobody off. And,
Gotcha,
yeah, we're just going to keep that alone. Sorry if my kids are loud. I'm getting ready to shut the door on them. Alrighty, so pit road speed at the Glen is 40. Caution speed's 45. We're going to do normal qualifying here since there's 14 of us at the Glen. So first car, whoever's P1, which was Ozzy, When the green flag drops, bullshit stops. I'm just kidding. I just send it, and then P2 count to 2 or 3, send it, maybe 3, just to spread out on the road course, and then so on and so forth. But be vocal so the guy behind you knows when that position is counting down, so they can go. For Bristol, we'll explain that. We'll probably do the other qualifying where the inside line drops down and cruises around, or yeah, we'll figure that out real quick. We'll go over that bridge when we get there. So for the Glen, we're gonna do normal qualifying, and
We're not doing the groups of 3.
There's only
No, because
14
there's
of
only
us, so there's
14.
no need.
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, last time there was 23 or 20, oh, plus 20, so that's yeah. I think that might be everything, unless if that nasty word rears its head, you guys, we're well trained in this, unfortunately. So, all right. So yeah, I'll do a quick talk about Bristol when we get back in here. We'll probably take like a 2-3 minute break so we don't cook the lobby. And yeah, Robbie, you got anything?
I usually
Oh,
raise
one part.
comms.
Sorry.
No, yeah. What Evil was about to say is that road courses are the one time that NAPA Cup does not do, doesn't go by single car cautions. Has to be 2 cars turned around in the same turn sector. You know, if you got 2 of you turned around in the S's, there's 3 turns in the S's. You don't have to be both turned around in turn 2. If one of you's turned around in turn 2 and one of you's turned around in turn 4, that's fucking caution. Which odds
Yeah.
are if somebody's turned around in the S's, there's going to be a bunch of people turned around in the S's. So, but 2 or more in the same turn for a manual caution at the Glen.
Alrighty. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Thanks,
sir.
Tombstone.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Throw my
Tombstone.
nuts over my shoulder and I send that thing.
All right, so their drivers' meeting just concluded, and we will be giving them a moment to go ahead and get their lobby started, do a final roll call. We're going to probably have a few minutes here to burn, so if you could just please stand by with us. We'll go back to our long intro and hopefully get to racing here in probably about the next, I'd say, 7 to 10 minutes. Thank you.
The righteous reign, 'cause I know I've got potential to reach the stars from way down here. And while I bask inside the downpour, I get to know and face my fears. So cast your aspersions, not afraid of the future. Wish I'd gotten there sooner, but I'm a late bloomer. Shouted from the Rockies, so there's no confusion. The answer's flowing right through you. Say I'm the late bloomer. Sometimes I think if I keep holding on, something good might come my way. Some nights I think my time might not arrive. You gotta throw those thoughts away.
All right, race fans, they're still qualifying at the Glen. As you can imagine, a road course, they've got the 1 out lap, and then they've got their 2 qualifying laps. So even with a 3 or 4% race, they're going to have to finish out the laps to be able to get the qualifying times to stand. So please be patient with us, and once we get the green light, we will be joining their race lobby and be able to broadcast the fast-paced action of NAPA Cup Series Week 1, Race 2 at Watkins Glen. Thank you. All right, we're waiting for the invite to go into their race lobby. And here we should be loading in. We're still testing out our video and audio capabilities here at NASRAC headquarters. And we hope to be able to improve the broadcast experience here as we move forward. All right, so now I believe we have the invite that we can use one of these invites. The lobby should be rolling. And let's go watch. All right, here we go. Thank you for being patient with us as we started the stream about 25 minutes ago. It's always important to get the drivers meeting with the current race details and race conduct information to the drivers before each race, and then qualifying. Of course, at a road course is going to take a little bit longer than some of our more traditional mile and a half or short tracks. So as we load in, we will start to see where the field stacked up. We're going to also try and pick up some information from some other race streams that the drivers may be broadcasting. So we are underway. Looks like we've got the 17 and the 15 battling up front. We'll let this play out. Turn it up a little bit. 15's making an inside move on the 17 coming up. Yep. Sent it in hard. It's going to carry some speed out there, but the 17's going to be in position here to up through the S's. Chewing up some dirt. Jacob is keeping the pressure on. He's going to probably be in the preferred line. 17 might take a narrow line here. They're going to go side by side through the bus stop. Oh, nice. We've got cars flying here. I think we've got some racing going on further back in the field, so let's... I don't want to leave this battle here at the front. We also have the 19 car there, just waiting for there to be a mistake between the leaders. Hard pressing right through these turns. They are using up all the racetrack. Look at that. trying to carry as much speed as possible. You know they're working the wheel. '17 did a great job of fending off the 15 there for pretty much that whole lap. So these two have separated themselves a little bit from the field. Again, up through the S's. That's a view of just how close these drivers are. Good, clean, fast, respectful driving is what we expect at NASRAC racing. Certainly have it in our NAPA Cup Series Wednesday and Saturday races. 19 is sitting right there, ready to pounce. Let's see if we can't move to his view. There's John Waterforce, our winner at Daytona and Michigan. Looks like Jacobs get him all he can handle. Let's see, we got Ozzy. Ozzy rules in the 19 is pressing both of them. If either one of them making a mistake, the 19 is going to be right there to pounce. Look at that racing. People using up all sorts of real estate. Let's take a look back through the field. Here we got JB in the 12 working on Rhino in the 51. Oh, little contact there. Let's see. Oh, little off track. We got the 8 there ready to take advantage of it. I'm sorry, the 45. Let's jump, see if we can't move into that. The 8's making laps here. Looks like he's right there in front of that battle between the 12, between JB and Rhinoff. 8's trying to stay in contact with that lead pack. Daytona in the 45 is the one that's pressing Rhino and JB. See what it looks like from his perspective. Using up all the real estate. Rhino's looking, maybe in a little contact from the 51 and the 12. Oof, 45 carried a lot of momentum, but probably lost it all trying to get back on track right there. Here we go, here's a good battle. 51 is inside of the 12. Big sweeping. Oh, we might be under a caution. Trying to see if I can tell if there's the manual. It's a manual or if the caution lights are on. Looks like this was going to be a manual caution. NAPA Cup Series runs with manual cautions, try and minimize the number of laps under yellow, get the drivers back to green flag racing as much as possible. Let's see if we can flip through the field. Got Typhoid in the 48, B. Cole running the Smithfield 10, Dart in the 4, not seeing anybody with any damage, Jayco in the 62, Bogey in our 21. Okay, that was going to be either a game caution or that was the end of the stage. This is 25% with stages on, so that might have been what we were looking at. I apologize not having a leaderboard visible here on the screen, but that might have been stages, and we have just gone back to green flag racing. We want to have the benefit of being able to score the points by stages. We've got some contact there that's expected. Everybody looks like they're staying straight. Look at that. Good racing back there. Everybody made it through. Up through the S's. Jacob is still right there, right behind Waterforce, trying to make some time here. He's actually looking like he's going to lose some time. Oh, somebody's way off course. Looks like they're in the wall. Let's see if we can go back to them. Oh, looks like Rhino ate it, and we got another car around. Looks like it might be the 8 car around. That looks like that's going to be a game caution here. The way the cars are moving a little bit in a jerky fashion, I'm expecting that that's going to be a game caution. Didn't look like the 8 got caught up in the wreck of the 51, but he definitely was off course and off pace. I'm sorry, we got the 24. Who do we have in the 24? So we definitely have damage on the 51 on Rhino. Very slow field up through here. We got Rage. Welcome back, Rage. And Noah, our Canadian driver, has missed a few races early on in season 7 here. He's going to have a chance to make up points with this doubleheader. That was a game caution, so we are going to go back to racing. Here we got our leaders going green flag, green flag. 17 is off, 15's pacing. '15 had the preferred line. 17 gets run out there pretty hard. 19 is still sitting right there waiting to pounce. Eating some dirt. 19's given a little bit of room on the outside. A lot of momentum carried up here through the S's. Biggest thing is you need to be able to control that momentum going downhill and into the bus stop here. If you can get that car up on its edge, you can be right where the 19 is on the 17. Just got to be able to get a good exit out of this big sweeping turn. Let's look through the field. 51's gotten repairs back on the track. We're not expecting anybody to go a lap down. Side-by-side racing here. Let's see how they navigate this turn. We got Jayco in the 62. I believe 21 is Typhoid. Got Daytona in there mixing it up. Oh, we got the 3-car and Robbie. Robbie's around. Pretty sure that that's going to be a race back to the line, if not a game caution. It certainly does not look like the game grabbed it. So since that was just past the start finish line, the pack is going to race back around, and then manual caution will come out. Field will be frozen. Race directors will assess what they've got and then open the pits. So we'll go back through the field here. Some beating and banging still, just trying to get back to the line. 12 looks like he's got some distance on the 62. Jacob, okay, we got Typhoid in the 48. I apologize, need to figure out who's in the 21. Be Cole in the 10. We got Dart in that Mobile 1. Number 4, Ford Mustang. We got Bogey, my bad. Bogey's in our red and white Motorcraft Ford Mustang tonight. And again, I believe the field is racing back to the line for manual yellow. Every position is important. We'll see how hard everybody's going to race each other. It looks like they would have just taken the yellow there as crossing the line. So we expect to see the cars slow down, get single file. The race directors will assess what they've got and then start to sort the field and get the pits open. Oh yeah, the 3. We saw the 3 go around. We knew he was going to have some side damage, but he's definitely got some sheet metal that's going to need to get repaired in there. Even if that's going to take a little bit of time to repair, expect that he's going to be able to get back out and not lose any time under a caution here at a road course. So it does look like Jacob led the field to the start-finish line to take this manual caution. I'll see if I can coordinate sliding over and listening in on the race comms.
Caution here, Tombstone.
Sounds like old Bruce Lee talking.
Yeah, man. Thanks. Just wanted to see where we're at. Manual caution.
Yep.
Good racing so far.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for broadcasting, man.
Yep. So, are you all in stage 2 already?
Yeah,
Yep.
we got a caution
Stage three.
slapped in stage 2, and it autoed us to last stage.
Understood. Jacob, how's it feel leading the race?
Feels pretty good.
Got some fast cars behind you. Better strap it in.
Hear the excitement in his voice.
He said,
He's gonna finish. He's gonna be finishing the race looking in his mirror. I have a feeling. All right, guys, get back to racing. I'm going back to the booth.
yes, sir. Have fun.
Thanks, Tombstone.
Thanks, Lee.
All right, so we were able to visit the chat and get an assessment. It looks like that caution, and it's one of the reasons why we do our best to do manual cautions to get back to racing as quickly as possible. Game cautions can sometimes eat up 3 to 5 laps. Sounds like they lost most of their stage 2 to a game caution, and that they're going to be in stage 3. We'll see how many laps they have left. Pits are open. You can see the drivers are trying to fake each other out. A couple cars have gone. Let's see if we can figure out who's gone on pit road. All right, so we've got the 8 car and the 3 car. Our RCR teammates look like they're going down pit road. Imagine if they have tires left, they're going to go ahead and take tires. Both of them were at or near the rear of the field anyway, so this is probably good for them. Get ready, get some tires, be able to throw the cars around there with new rubber. Let's see as we can kind of try and work through the field here. You can definitely tell the pit crew is going to be banging out some sheet metal on that 3 car. He's going to be ready to use somebody up. I know he was running probably mid-pack before that happened. Clearly capable car of moving up into the top 5, maybe in a podium position, so it's going to be tough starting from the back with a beat-up car, but he will have fresh tires. So we've got Jacob in the 15 and P1 currently. They're going to probably be able to get the field stacked up, and they'll start choosing. As soon as we start seeing them form a double file is when we're going to expect that they'll be gearing up to go green. I imagine with this being a long, slow lap on a road course, they will start choosing here and go green this next time by. We've got 17 JWF, John Waterforce in that Ford Mustang in P2. We've got Ozzy in the 19 Toyota Camry, Bass Pro Motorsports car, or Bass Pro Sports car. And let's see if we can't go through. So we got J-Dub, got Ozzy. Looked like we had 48, which was going to be Typhoid. We've jumped to Rhino in the 51. Here we are at the back of the field with the 8 and the 3 with their fresh tires. We've got 45, 12, and 62 have been running around each other just pretty much all night. Yep, so Typhoid's currently sitting in P4. He's going to have a good position on P4 on the restart. Okay, they're choosing, so here we go. All right. Ozzy preferred that outside line. That's where I would have expected. Yeah, it looks like the leader's chosen the outside line. We've got JB in the 12 Ford Mustang, Jaco in the 62 Chevy on the inside line. We've got Bogey in the 21 Ford on the outside. Looks like Rhino, Daytona, B. Cole, Rage. We've got Dart in the 4 and followed up by the 8 and 3. That's Evil King in the 8, and got our boy Robbie Adams piloting the 3 car. So let's try and get back up to our leaders. Let's try and get a good camera view here. It's going to be our restart. There goes the leader in the restart zone. Let's turn this up. Big moves by the 17 there. Looks like Ozzy got stuck out. That outside line did not work for him. Good battle up front, good battle up front. Oh, looks almost like a little bit of contact. Let's see here. See if we can't get on board. Here we're running rear chase. Jacob, 17's had the room. He wants to set himself up for a better entry to this corner. He is slicing that corner. As expected, they're using a lot of racetrack here. The speed of these cars, skill of the drivers. Let's take a look through the field here. Still a great battle up front. There's Ozzy. Looks like Ozzy might have some damage there on one of the sides. He might have gotten pushed Got a lot of single file. Oh, a bunch of cars off the track. Deep, deep, deep. B. Cole at a stop. 21. Bogey having a tough time navigating, getting set up for the S's. Jayco's pointing the right direction. In front of him, he's got Rhino and JB. Behind him, it looks like he's got the 8 car and the 24 car. Making time. 19's back there with the 3. Here we are back with our leaders. Ooh, dogfight. This is a dogfight. Contact made. 17 doesn't seem to be worse for the wear. He's trying to break any draft possibilities there. And that might be the end of the race. I can't quite tell by the way the other cars are moving around. Yep, there's some herky-jerky action. No, this is going to be another race caution. Green lights are still on the cars. Typically, this looks like the way the cars are moving. The game has grabbed it. The game does some crazy things with the cars. Still trying to be able to detect when it's the game's grabbing it. That might have been the race. Let me bounce back over to the chat and see what I can find out.
I did a caution here too, so we had 3 cars go around in turn 1.
Good deal.
Piece of crap 10 car caused it.
Hey, that 10 car's my friend, okay?
Dude, I hit the brake and there was like nothing. I felt like Jimmy Johnson.
That would have cost you a good 150 I rating.
Oh, easy.
Boys, hits will be open this time around. And then again, we'll pick it up to 60 once
Listening into our race directors, going ahead and opening up the pits road.
After the carousel, we'll start choosing.
It helps to make sure everybody's on the same page when we're doing this. Evil, how many laps to go in stage 3? Roughly
17 of 24.
7, so we'll be going green with 6 to go.
Roger that. We look forward to seeing how this thing shapes up. Hopefully those will all be green flag laps. Go get it, drivers. Thank you.
Sir, thank you.
So again, it's really important that the race directors keep everybody on the same page. These manual cautions, they're gonna be able to get back to racing by burning only 1 lap, especially here at a road course, and that's really important. We are running an abbreviated race tonight as a makeup race. It's 25% with stages on, so you can imagine that's going to make for some short, tight lap counts. And it's early in season 7, but there's a lot of points to be made up in these in this doubleheader tonight. So people are going to definitely be trying to see what they can score out in both as stage points and then finish points. So we do have a mix of drivers. Let's see if we can't find out exactly how many people. Looks like we've got the 21, the 45, the 19. I figured the 19 took some damage there. The 3, and it looks like Jayco. We might have Jayco also on pit road. Nope, Jayco's. We got Typhoid on the track, 12 on the track. It's the 10 car. My bad. The black and white paint scheme is the 10 car, black, white, and gold. So we've got Bogey, B. Cole, the 3, the 19, all on pit road. 8 is on the track in front of the 24. There we got Bogey coming out of the pits. Took care of whatever he needed to take care of. We've got Ozzy in that Bass Pro number 19 Toyota Camry. Got the rest of the field going to be catching up here. As soon as they start choosing, it'll be obvious. Looks like 17 definitely led them back to the line. Typhoid's letting those leaders know that he wants some space up there. Got our 3 podium cars here. Good showing by number 12, Menard's Ford Mustang, driven by our own JB, one of our OGs here at NASRAC NAPA Cup Series. The front 3 rows are definitely have an advantage. I don't want to give too much of an advantage because it looks like, although the 19 got to pick the outside line, second row outside line, don't know if he spun the tires or got squeezed, but we will definitely be looking carefully at this restart, because this, with only 6 laps, potentially 6 screen laps to go, this could be the race. We're currently riding along with 17. We've got 2 turns to make before they'll come down the front straight. We'll be looking at the start-finish line, looking for that green flag to wave. Hopefully for the last final 6 laps all under green. It's a good view of the pack there. We'll turn this up, but I won't go solely to the game audio. We'll be trying to pick up any movers and any losers here on this restart. This is going to be a critical restart. There'll be no more manual cautions once they make 1 complete lap with 5 to go. Here we go. Green, green, green. 17 has the option to lead the race. He gets a good jump in the restart zone. Leads the field through. Got cars going 3, 4 wide out there. Everybody's trying to use as much racetrack to maintain the momentum. 17's got a huge lead going up through the S's. Looks like Rhino's moved all the way up into 3rd. He's got that number 51 dialed up, pointing in the right direction. 17 has jumped out. Here we go. These cars are getting up on edge through the bus stop. Let's see if I move back 1. We've got Ozzy's fighting in the back with the number 8. They're just outside the top 5, those cars. Here we've got 3rd place car. 51 had some damage early. Looks like the team's gotten his car patched up, handling right. Leaders are stepping a little bit away from him. Oh, we've got great racing right there for 5th, 6th, 7th. It's our P3 car. Here we go. Here we go. The 8 is really putting it to the bumper. The 62. 19 looks like he's going to take advantage of it by going low. It's kind of be a flat entry for Ozzy up through the S's. He has enough momentum. 62 is fighting back on the outside. 8 is working them over. And there comes the 12. We've got more contact. Looks like we got the 3 and the 45 using up all available space in the S's. Here's our 12. He's got really tight racing in front of him with the 19, 62, and 8. This should be our 4th place car. Typhoid's holding on to 4th. 19 is reeling them in from behind. Followed almost immediately by the 62 and the 8, all battling for position. 17, 15, 51, and 48 are our top 4 cars. Let's see if we can't get back up to our leaders. There we go. We're riding along on 15 and P2. 17 definitely options to use all the track possible. Carries much momentum. You can see these cars are on edge the way these drivers are driving them. Let's see if we can't switch to a better camera view. We're definitely within 5 to go. Oh, that curbing will definitely upset the cars. Looks like it. Sounds like 17's still right there. That curbing can upset the balance in the cars and sometimes get them a little bit over the edge. Looks like that might have been what happened with 17 when he went out to the grass. It's going to be interesting to see. There's 3 to go. Looks like close enough for a little tap. 15's going to try and carve a clean line. Don't put up too far out to the wall. You don't want to lose any momentum there. Clearly these two cars have stretched it out. Rhino looks like he's hanging on to third. Looks like Typhoids has been gobbled up for fourth. Don't want to break away from our lead race here as they are really pushing it. Coming through the S's is where the 17 got a little bit too much on edge. Don't know if he's being pressed by the 15 for it, but let's see what they have here. Oh, 15's getting a little off. 17 is tight. Both taking different lines to the turn here. 15's definitely looking at his mirror, probably trying to protect. 17 is using all the racetrack and then some. This is where probably one of the places where you can get a little bit of draft. Doing the lap count in my head, I think this might be 2 to go. That might have been 2 to go. We'll see how they race this out. I might be able to tell whether it's 2 to go or 1 to go. '17 is definitely gonna get close enough for another pounce. He's not gonna let the 15 get away that easily. Rhino's running comfortably third. I'd love to go through the field, but I don't want to give up the action here at the front. Let's see what this looks like from Water Force's perspective. So here we go. We're on board with the 17 Ford Mustang. As he sends it in there, we'll see if this is white flag or checker flag. He's definitely in a position to get a draft. And they're still racing, folks, so I believe that's going to have been the white flag. This is some exciting racing here at the front. 15's trying to protect the line as much as possible. They work their way up through the S's here. It's another opportunity to gain some time. Get your opponent to make a mistake. Oh, 17 just left it all out there. 15 had a little bit of the edge through the bus stop, and that seemed to make the difference on a couple laps. Looks like we got Rhino in third and Ozzy in fourth. Gonna cycle through the field. We got some good racing here between the 12 and the 3. Oh, we got 4 cars all fighting for position here. We've got Dart and Typhoid and B. Cole and Jayco. That's gonna be some close racing there. Let's get back up. 3 and 12 still working it. Here's 15, should be coming around. And that looks like they're still racing. It hasn't slowed them up and bunched them up. Sorry, not having a leaderboard and lap count available in the broadcast booth. We're going to work on that by hopefully adding a second broadcaster to the booth that can watch the streams and be able to give everybody a little bit more information. But the way they're running now, pretty sure all the cars. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that was our finish. We're gonna move back over and see if we can't listen in the race chat.
Yes, man.
Good race, and I assume that that was the finish.
Yes, sir.
If somebody, I'll tell you what, it's probably too late for anybody to snap the finishing order and send it to me, but we will recap that. I know you guys got to start getting ready for your Bristol and not cook a lobby. The lobby looked very sound, so I'll let the race directors get back to work. Good racing, guys.
I got
Crazy good laps, fucking Water and Jacob. That's Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it was fun watching the two of them.
Tombstone.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna send you a screenshot right now of the finishing order.
Okay, perfect. I'll try and pull it up on the stream and share it with everybody. At least, I know we've got a doubleheader tonight. If we could get at least P1 and P2 for each race to join me in the booth afterwards, we'll do a recap with the race directors. Thank you, drivers.
Yep.
All right, so we're going to be looking to get a screenshot of the finishing order, which I'll be able to either read and potentially share here. And that will be our finish for the makeup race of the week 1, race 2, race at Watkins Glen. The race directors are now preparing the field for their second race of the night, which is going to be Bristol, 25%. And that's also a end of era specials, one of our 7 special event races where we have a $10 PlayStation gift card on the line for the winner. We're going to cut away, take a break, and be right back. All right, so it looks like we do have our finishing order here. Working through some visual glitches here. Let's see if we can't zoom this in. There we go. So we have the 15. We're watching the battle up front between the 15 and 17 all race, and we definitely could see that they had separated themselves from the field. The 51 Rhino was able to hold on to third. He got a really good restart. Ozzy worked his way back up. Ozzy had been in that top four, top five. Worked his way back up. I know he battled the several of the cars there. Got to see where the 48 landed. Top 5 is going to be rounded out by number 8, one of those RCR cars, followed by his RCR partner, number 3. I know that they had pitted for tires there before the very last caution. They obviously took advantage of that and had fresher tires there than so many of the cars right behind him. So our top 5 is the 15, Jacob, 17, John Waterforce, 51, Rhino, 19, Aussie Rules, and number 8, Evil King. They will be getting, the points will be published, I believe, on Sunday for both week 1 and week 2 races, because tonight is a doubleheader. We're going to terminate this broadcast from the for the week 1 race 2 makeup at the Glen, and we will start a new broadcast for the week 2 race at Bristol. Please look for that stream to be starting shortly. Thank you.